Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the qualifier round match of Valentine's Duel tournament, sponsored by the Gaming Resorts. And I'm gonna do a proper introduction. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the qualifier round. In the west corner, we've got lek10, and in the east corner, we've got Mr. Cyrus. The weapon of choice this time is Sweden. Though we've got only one perspective of this game, I still think this is going to be a great game, especially looking at the start location. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! This is like a wow! 2 wheat, 3 salt, 2 hills. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! This is gonna be like a craziest start I have seen in a long time. Dream start. Look at this one. 1, 2, 3 salts, 2 wheat, deer, another deer in range, 2 hills, probably one with the iron. Let's see what Leg's gonna choose. Yeah, of course he's gonna plant on spot. I will move to the hills because there's like so much good tiles in here that's just immensely crazy. I hope you can see my mouse pointer and I hope it's not gonna be distracting too much. But, fix your ping. Xaris chatting, you can at least see the chat a little bit. Yes, this is a recap, though I have not seen this game, and I will not spoil the outcome of this game. No spoilers. But let them figure out the technical issues first. There we go, there we go. Let's just go on. Come on, boys. Go on. Let's just go on with this. No more talking. Who is Xaris? Xaris is a Vanilla and Golds and Kings League player, and well, quite a good one I would say, though I have not dueled him for a quite long time, and I don't know how he will perform in Brave New World, but hopefully it's gonna be a very interesting game. No, Mr. Z, Cyrus is not Yoruus. No, Yoruus is Yoruus. Cyrus is Cyrus. You rooting for like snow guns? Oh, come on. Okay, so, whoa, Lek is starting with a worker instead. That's kinda quite interesting, but I kinda don't blame him for this start, because look at this bad boy capital. This is, wow, worker is absolutely a good choice. This capital will grow like crazy, and a worker will be able to improve the salt instantly, making it a 3-2-1 tile, which is just bloody amazing. Hope it works. Alright, that's probably the first round, so let's just skip probably the reload and reload. Are we back? Yeah, of course it's gonna be a reload. This is the problem in novel map script. Basically, you're getting a reload after a reload. Well, a reload on the turn 0. Oh, too far. There we go. Too much spoilers. Is the game logged in? Starting, launching. There we go. Turn 1. Finally. Alright, plus and plus. So actually I did assume wrong, but it seems like Lek is on the east corner of the map. And Cyrus is on the west? Why is Lek exploring this way? Well, it's kinda... That's a little bit of a difference with this script, basically, because if you get play on plain skirmish map, you can basically make your movement to the edge of the map, and you can see on which side you spawn, actually. But on this script, you're going blind. You don't know that. Yes, no guns. Yes, no guns. The winner faces me. Oh, Natural Wonder, Lake Victoria. Oh my goodness, this map is like plain old crazy. This map is plain old crazy. Very good map. This is a mirror script though, so Cyrus has exactly the same land and exactly the same tile. So, okay, so Lek did explore the wrong way. He's backing up with the warrior now to the other side. It's quite important to control the land. at first turns, especially if he's going for a worker first. This is a pretty nice timing. Look at that. Worker is gonna pop up right on top mining, but he needs to get the warrior back so he can protect the soul, because he did go with the units to the wrong side. So there is a chance Cyrus is scouting the correct way and he can get some units in here to snatch that first worker. But it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be a perfect timing for warrior to get back. No problem. No problem. Lek seems to be doing great. The points are exactly the same. Would be cool if Lek could check demographics from time to time. Come on, Lek, check the demographics. Mining, 1 turn. What's he gonna pick next? On the tech tree, finishing pottery. Alright. It's quite a good play right now in here. He did invest a little bit into pottery, then switch to mining, and it actually times out perfectly. The worker is going to be out in 1 turn. He can protect the worker with the warrior, which he probably should do, unless he's going to get a little bit greedy and move the warrior out of position. Nah, he's scouting. This is actually quite risky. He's thinking about it. Look at that. Ah, raider time. Good job, Lek. Good job. Look at that. We're seeing a professional at play. The first round, well, the qualifier in the first round is already done, Zed, so you're restreaming the games right now. And another one there, Old Faithful. Wow. This is really a crazy map. Let's see what Lek's gonna do. The monument, he did delay the monument a little bit, but looking at this start, look at that, already gold, working the second salt. This is a dream start, so delaying a monument is not really like a big issue in here. He can compensate it quite easily, without any problems. 7-6, Cyrus actually leading by 1 hammer. Maybe, I did not notice the first turn due to the racing. Probably Cyrus did not plan, and he maybe he moved to a hill. Which would be quite strange though, for that extra hammer and the chance to lose iron wouldn't be a good idea. Most probably a famous radar starts. He doesn't see any of Xaris units, so he has nothing to afraid about his worker. That's a very good play, radar stuff. Happy Valentine, yeah? The day after tomorrow, huh? Need to buy flowers for my wife. 7-7, okay, exactly the same now. Salt improved. That tells us that Cyrus did not start off with a worker. He probably started off with making a monument. And now Lek is doing a population tree settler before reaching Liberty Settler. That's kind of interesting opener. It gives you basically the same timing as, well, actually on Lek's parts this time, it's going to be a little bit delayed. Oh my goodness. This is like OCC duel. 2 Old Faithfuls. This is actually quite interesting stuff right now, because Lek is probably going to have the settler first. Especially with the chop, having a worker gives him a huge advantage right now. A very huge advantage. He can chop out the settler. He's not leading an army, which means Cyrus probably did a standard opening on duels, especially on a plain skirmish map. So he went for a monument and a scout, and probably getting a granary because he saw like the 2 wheat, so he's gonna try to get a granary before a worker, which actually could be a problem for him. It looks like Lek's having a huge advantage right now, just because he looked at the land, he said like, alright, the worker will be much more beneficial, and it seems he's absolutely correct. There we go. Raider stuff. This is where Cyrus' unit is. What will Lek will do? Will he back up the scout to try to block this unit? There we go. There we go. Here. There he is. There he is. Yeah, exactly. That gives the Lek advantage, basically. He's gonna get a settler right away. So he could potentially snatch 2 Old Faithfuls. That's gonna be huge. If Lek can get a settler here first. There we go. The Raider works perfectly. If he can get Old Faithfuls, or 2 Old Faithfuls, block this spot of Xaris, and he should be able to do so. Uh-oh! Problems. Problems arriving. Xaris just back throttle at the back of Lek's capital. That could be fun. Cyrus probably is going to try to move in here at the last turn. This is a slight problem for Lek, though he did get a settler right now. He will have to somehow escort that settler to this spot. I would imagine he will choose the lesser evil and he's going to try to go in here. Unless he's going to be really, really greedy this time. There we go. Cyrus trying to scout off the capital. Will he try to snatch something? Will he try to snatch something? I don't think so. If Lek can pull this off and settles, probably he wants to settle in here, block off this Old Faithful to get the control of this side of the land, then he's gonna be golden. He's gonna be golden. Though I do believe this part that I just downloaded is ending. Yes, there we go. We need to switch to the next part. Let's do it quickly, and there we go. And there we go. Shift on or off? Off, yeah, that's a huge advantage for Lek right now. Oh, why did you, Xaris, move? Don't move! If Xaris could step on in here, he would be, he cannot lose that. He would have a heal and he would see everything what's going on. He could try to block off this spot, but now Lek is doing great. He's just gonna throttle down the settler in here to this way and probably try to cut off Xaris from this side of the map. There's no units from Xaris in here. And another salt and horses. This is a beautiful spot. I would imagine Lek would try to get the free settler and try to settle on the other side. This gives a very nice advantage. Very nice advantage to Lek right now. From that opener. Come on, Xaris. Oh, good job, but this still won't gonna help him. He would need to do... The scout still has a movement. There we go. Okay, Lek is now in a little bit of trouble. That was I was talking about. What will Lek do? This is a very crucial move. If Cyrus can snatch this first settler, Lek will lose his advantage. Lek will lose his advantage right now. Okay, he's trying to choose for the safer way. He will have to wait right now. So basically, right now, the settler advantage is dissipating. Cyrus can move in here next turn. Wait out. No, can he actually wait out in here? He cannot wait out in here, but Cyrus... What can you do, Xaris? Can you do it? Alright, he moved in here. He can step here. No, he cannot. Too slow, Xaris. Too slow. Ah, Lek greedy. Now we've got a heal. Xaris could potentially try. Nah, he's just gonna sit in here, try to block off this scout. And he's gonna block off this spot. Lek really wants to settle in here. Really wants to settle in here. Xaris needs to move right now. Needs to move the scouts right now. Or he's gonna be... Come on, Xaris, move! Move, Xaris. You gotta move, dude. Can't wait. Okay, Lek is thinking, can I risk? Nah, he's just gonna wait out this turn. He should try to move. He really should try to move. Nice zone of control in here, another scout, and I think, yes, that's over for Cyrus right now. He's losing the settling spot. He's losing right now the settling spot. Though he still could, no, he cannot move right now. This scout has 2 less. He shouldn't have attacked in here. He should have moved in here and fortified ages ago. Try to block off this spot, but right now, this is over for Cyrus. And Lek's gonna get this settler up and running in here. The question is, how fast Cyrus can get a settler there. No shift clicks in here, Vafurks. No shift clicks. And in the meantime, the worker from Lek is doing its job. No problems in here. Now we've got 4 units versus 2 scouts. Lek is in a very good shape. Now he can settle easily. The question is right now, can he get the free settler to another spot as well? Nice trolling back in here. Lek needs to move the scout. Well, theoretically he does not need to move the scout. Xaris would need to step in here, but it still won't gonna save him. He can easily pick off the scouts, and 1 scout cannot block off this spot, especially that he's not gonna be fortified. That's a 40% flanking bonus. No chance for this scout. This scout is dead. This scout would probably move in here, but this will delay the settling like for maybe 1 turn, and that's it. The question is, did Cyrus try to react to that? Oh, Xaris, why did she move right now in here? No! There we go. And he attacks. He should attack. Flanking bonus in here. Yeah, there we go. This scout is dead also. So basically, Xaris lost terribly the early game map control. Though he did start off with a scout, he did have a scout advantage. This extra worker, look at that. That worker is already improving stuff. 2 hammers advantage from Lek already. His capital is growing. Horses are improved. Working on his chariot archers. Soon there's gonna be... Oh, not that soon. Yeah, there we go. He scooted away. So good job, Lek. Lek's now control his theoretically part of the map. Old Faithful, his wonder. Now the big question is, will he try to be a little bit greedy and try to control this side? He should be able to. There's only 1 scout on the map. Cyrus should be getting a free settler right now. But if he does not have a union there, Lek could potentially block him off. Now 1, 2, 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3. Lek can settle on bananas or this hill, for example. Even if Xaris could get somewhere in here, if Lek could block off this spot, then Xaris cannot settle Old Faithful, and that would be really huge. That's extra happiness, a little bit of silence, but science. But this city is purely awesome. Horses, that means a circus plus salt on a hill plus Old Faithful. This is really great. All right, Xaris did get a fast click this time. Now the question is, where's Xaris settler? Is he having that free settler? Another luxury. So we've got 1, 2 luxuries, 3 luxuries on the map. Where's the other luxury? Lek is not even thinking about backtracking to Lake Victoria. There's no point for that right now. Yeah, he could. That question is, basically Xaris lost the map control right now. If he did not put up another scout, then he's running only with this 1 scout right now at the moment. So the question is, he would either need to get a little bit more army, which means he's not building up economy right now, and Lek is already on the 2nd worker. Look at that. Already on the 2nd worker. This scout could easily move right now, try to help out on this side of the map, but it's not going there right now. 16 to 9. Look at that hammer advantage right now. Oh, this game is... Yeah, there we go. There's the settler. Oh, 2 settlers. Alright, so Cyrus did react. He did build up the settler as well, and he gets the Old Faithful. Alright, so he did need to get to... he had to get a scout too. So, though he did lose 2 units, he will settle the spots he wants to. Now, this is the advantage of Xaris, of theoretically maybe not a Xaris opening, but basically a monument opening. Xaris went a similar opening, but he did not get a worker most probably. He did get a scout for control, so he goes for a monument, scout, and probably another scout, or something around those ways. Grew to pop 3 or even 2 pop settler right now. It would be cool if Lek could scout his capital. We have more knowledge about that. There we go, defensive city in here. And another city on Old Faithful. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Another city on Old Faithful. Alright. So, Cyrus is on 3 cities. But Lek's capital right now is just purely amazing. He's got that worker for a long time right now. Improving the salt. 2 salts. Horses. Soon there's going to be chariot archers. And Lek could start controlling the map. The big question is, did Xaris get a worker in the meantime? Or at least try to get a worker? But Lek's worker is doing his job for a long time right now. That's 3 tiles improved already. And probably chopping the forest and going to the frontal city. And after the settler, I would imagine there's gonna be a worker. At least should be. Thanks, Retakas. Nice to hear that. Alright, Xaris, oh boy, come on, Lek, check out demographics more often, please. Cyrus, where are you going with that scout? Alright, this scout is what's interests me. What is he trying to do? Trying to kill a fortified scout on a jungle hill? Lek is reinforcing this position to give this scout a flanking bonus against this scout. There's no way he could get this scout with 2 scouts. No chance. This scout is invincible, standing on a hill in a jungle. No problem. Alright, there we go. The free liberty settler from Lek. He's again rathering the map. If there's no units from Xaris in the back, and he can go freely. Where will he go? Why is he? Well, theoretically, he is not really concerned about this part. He could plant a city somewhere around this forest, but 1, 2, 3 tiles. Yeah, this spot is blocked off by the capital, so the only spot he could really plant for a frontal city is somewhere around in here. That's not really a good idea, because it's easily attacked from this side, and we need to get rid of this forest. So probably trolling back from his capital is a good idea. Okay, there we go. We see the cotton from Xaris capital. Will he sacrifice the scout to get the vision? I wonder what's the population at Xaris capital. I would assume pop 3 at least. I would assume pop 3, but if he's still at pop 2, for example, because he was afraid about that settler and trying to block off this spot, that would be quite bad. Turn this layer. Mirror map is boring. Maybe. It was not forced upon on this tournament though. 21. Alright, Cyrus has more food, but that's because he's got more cities. But hammer-wise, Lek is still leading, and that's what matters in those duels. Hammers is the key to victory. Where are you going, Lek, with that settler? Somewhere in here. Getting the horse in the third ring? He should probably go for the first or somewhere around the first. Getting on a hill? Come on, are you getting on a hill or not, Lek? I want to see Xaris capital. Do it, Lek. Do it, Lek, right now. Alright, extra happiness for Lek. Founding the 4th natural wonder. So all the happiness. Oh, there's the scout. This is actually quite interesting. How the hell this is not a hill. This guy is standing in the middle of a forest, and how could he possibly see something behind the forest on a hill? This is just pure craziness. Come on. This spearman will block off every advancement from Xaris scout from the north. Lek is still exploring. That's actually a quite good idea right now, I would like to say, because Lek, on mirror map you don't have diplomatic view screen, so you can't really see how much cities you have or not. Excuse me for a second. So you cannot see how many cities your opponent has. So scouting the map is quite crucial, because you will be able to see when the cities will spawn and have a good knowledge of how many cities the opponent has, basically. Either of these guys considered good Haltic talents? I would assume yes. Both of them are quite good. Though I would lean toward a little bit toward the Lek side. A little bit toward the Lek side. This map is just amazing. Oh, Lek is firing, circling towards Xaris capital. 2 cities, 2 pop, 1 pop. This city though, this city is planted behind the hills. So it means that, as I assumed, Cyrus did move on the hill, so probably he did plant on the iron spot. I have no idea why would he do that, but he did most probably. That's not a wise choice, and I did the same mistake myself. But stepping on a hill, that takes away basically the production from the hill. If you're sitting on 2 hills, there's no reason to step on a hill. That doesn't give you that much of an advantage, especially for the mid game. There's no point going for a hill. Another scout's gonna die. Ah, this is a nice flank. But Lek is like saying, you know, Xaris, you can go away, no problem. Step away. Do it now. I don't know if Xaris will actually get the point what Lek is trying to do, because Lek could circle around. He would force the scout to retreat. 24 hammers to 21 for Lek. There's another warrior from Xaris scouting the back, and 1 turn worker. So Lek is gonna sit on 2 workers right now, and not that far away from a free liberty worker. And not really Warfrogs, most probably on, well, I would assume that most of the time the iron is on a hill. So if you're like seeing 2 hills in your capital, you could assume that most probably one of those hills is iron. So stepping away, well, stepping on a hill when you have only 2 hills, it's not always a good idea, especially with a capital like that. You gotta say that this is a dream capital. I haven't seen such a strong capital in a long, long time. What is Cyrus trying to achieve in here with those 2 scouts? Those scouts are gonna die. Those scouts are gonna die. What are you doing, Cyrus? Back off. Run away already. You cannot control this piece of the map with 2 scouts, unless you've got a settler somewhere close. But it will not end well for Xaris. This scout could be like 2-shotted, especially with the flanking bonus from the scout. And there we go, chariots. Chariots, chariots, chariots. Oh, let's want to grow a little bit more before getting another settler. Where is this settler going? 1, 2, 3. Probably the hill next to Lake Victoria. All of those hills needs to be, though, chopped down to be useful. But no problem. No problem. Great. What? What? Riding? Lek, seriously, you're going riding? Look at this. Okay, okay, I was like thinking, Lek, you're serious? Great life. I know you've got advantage right now on this map, but great life, I don't think it's the time for great life yet. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Scout needs to go. He still don't get the point that that scout has no place in here. The warrior should throttle back. Oh, really? 6 tuna, 5 pop. Yeah, he did step on the iron. There we go. But it is 5 pop, so it's not that bad. So I would assume Cyrus did get a granary at some point. His capital is actually bigger. He's got population advantage. But I don't think he's got the worker advantage. The worker advantage, that first worker at the start of the game, basically gives Lek the advantage. It was a very good move on this map. Really good move. He has only 4 happiness though, so when he plants another city, he can't really grow anymore. And this scout also don't get the point. Lek, please check demographics, damn it! No, seriously? Bloody hell! Xaris, what? No, what? I can't look at this! Bloody hell! And it's dead! Oh, Lek, you're a beast right now! Oh, this is turning to a disaster for Cyrus right now. This is turning for a disaster. Oh, wow! Huge mistake on Cyrus' parts. Why would you step a worker to... Whoa! It's just wow! Unbelievable. Now, though, of course, Lek cannot kill him right now. This puts Cyrus in a huge disadvantage that he needs to get a worker. There's like a 7 turns delay on improving the capital itself, not mentioning the other cities. So Lek now has a 2 worker advantage most probably, for a cost of 1 scout. So Cyrus already lost a warrior, a scout, and a worker. And he's still asking for trouble. He's gonna lose those 2 scouts. And he really cannot replenish that. Lek's gonna get a chariot soon. He's leaning in army, he's leaning in demographics. This is looking very good for Lek right now. Cyrus is still probably on 3 cities. Yes, he is on 3 cities. And he's finally backing off. He got the point. But this scout is most probably doomed. Though, yeah, quick move from Cyrus there. He's trying to save that scout. The question is, will he be able to? Lek doesn't want to get in range of Uppsala. There's no need to get damage on this warrior. City's actually hit quite strong. And the first shrine is scanning up from Lek. Alright, alright. This is looking quite interesting there. No, pyramids are not banned, Vafrux, and yes, I will put a link after this game. Gonna update the Twitch and gonna get the link to the tournament rules. I actually forgot about that due to lack of time, but that's gonna be done soon. You can always check my YouTube channel quickly though. There's a video explaining the rules. This is what Xaris was trying to do. This is what Xaris is trying to do. He will be able to do it. Like, how much movement you got on this warrior? Come on, how much movement? No, too slow. Too slow. Will he do it? He probably wants to settle on this hill. 1, 2, 3. Yes, he needs to settle on a hill right now. If lek could snipe off this settler, if lek can snipe off this settler, this is gonna be over. There's 2 turns to kill those 2 scouts, and look how much units there is. He should attack right now, even shoot with a chariot if he can. You can easily snipe this guy off. Do it. Come on, how much movement do you have on the chariot? 1 movement, alright, he's hiding it up. There's no way Cyrus can plant this city. No way. He's gonna back off. If he's gonna plant that city, it's gonna be a miracle for Cyrus right now that actually could compensate. Well, it cannot compensate anything. Lek is already sitting on 4 cities. We don't have the vision of the map north, but it doesn't seem that Cyrus is on 4 cities as well. So he needs that city badly. There's an archer to help out. But this scout is dying right now, and this scout needs to back up. There's no way Cyrus could risk it. He needs to back up. He cannot plant in range anyway. With a 1-tile move, he's just gonna be scooted away from here, and lek's gonna control this land. There we go. The settler goes away. Maybe he stepped on. No, he's going away. There we go. Good job, lek. Oh, this game is not looking good for Cyrus. Very good play from lek. Very good play. Happy again. Cities can grow for at least 2 more pop to get some more hills. He actually didn't care about Lake Victoria whatsoever, and there's absolutely correct decision. There's a hill and a stone in range in here, so, and even another hill, a couple of chops, so there's no reason to go for Lake Victoria. The extra food will not give him nothing with that happiness, so no problems. Yes, pyramids are incredibly OP. Incredibly OP. Too fast, lek. I want to see those demographics one more time. Thankfully, we've got the recording. And come on. There we go. Yeah, there's the demographics. Look at that. 20? Is that 23? Damn, the quality is not that great, but it's 30 to 20 something. That's already advantage gold. Lek is just killing Cyrus in demographics right now, especially on the army part. And he already controls the land. He's got troops going in here. Cyrus is gonna have to back up. And that's a problem for Cyrus right now. This city is very easily attackable from this side. Look at there, there's no natural defenses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, a lot of tiles you can shoot on. A big concave. Cyrus needed that city. Cyrus needed that city terribly because he's losing the control of the map. He's losing the army count. He don't have the hammers right now. Lek can do whatever he wants right now with Cyrus. Whatever he wants. Lek, be nice to Cyrus, please. He's still trying though. Cyrus, you can't do it. What Cyrus should do probably right now, he should back off and try to settle the back of his land. He needs to forget about this side. He needs to forget about this side. There's nothing he can do. Lek has a firm control of this side. What Cyrus could do would try to sneak in a unit from the south. Lek stopped radaring the south. So his south is a little bit vulnerable. If Cyrus could get a unit past south, he could do some damage in here. Not too much, maybe pillage 2. Oh, what? Oh, firing squad. Cyrus, no! Cyrus did not respect his troops. Archers just stepped on a forest in front of a spearman. This archer is gonna back up quickly, though Cyrus is a fast clicker, so probably, yeah, there we go. Lek even didn't have a chance to move anything, and Cyrus did back off. But scout is down, so another unit for Lek. And there we go, 2 archers in here. There's no reason to get to the city right now. He just needs to control this side of the land. There's nothing, nowhere Cyrus can go south. He can only go back right now, and he already lost the crucial time. And Lek, in the meantime, is just putting up economy right now. Another settler. After the chariot, I would imagine the pyramids from Lek. It's a very, very good time to get pyramids right now. 2 extra workers is going to be very, very crucial and very helpful. And Cyrus is still worried about the map control and his city. So he's probably making troops instead of economy. So this is looking great from Lek. This is looking great for Lek. No, I do not know what Pantheon Xaris took. If he did take a Pantheon at all, I did not see or notice anything from that. I would doubt that in his build order, since he's got 2 settlers so quickly and couple of scouts, there was no time for, okay, I'm sorry, he's got a Pantheon, you're absolutely correct, but I have no idea what Pantheon it is. But Lek does not care. Who cares about a Pantheon right now? No, there's no Pantheon basically that could save Xaris up. This early game advantage that Lek has right now, he can just build up economy right now. Yes, he's losing a little bit of gold, but with that gold he will get to composites, no problem, and that's basically all that he needs. He could try to get for horsemen as well, but it's not really like a good, that's 10 horses, no, it's actually 12 horses. Okay, so horsemen wouldn't be a bad idea. There's another horseman and that settler horses, the settler is going for the horses in here. So Lek doesn't even need composites to put pressure on Xaris. He basically has Xaris where he wants it. He controls the map right now, though there is a problem in the south. So there's still a possibility that Lek could get a sneaky, well, Cyrus could get a sneaky union here. Hello, kiddo. Hey! You wanna help out commentating? I got a frog from my kid. Okay, the frog's gonna help me commentate then. So, Cyrus is not looking that great right now. Cyrus is not looking to be in a great shape. He finally planned his 4th city, but that's quite late. Lek is already planning his 5th city in a very good spot. That's gonna give him control of this side of the map, and now he can freely do whatever he wants. Whatever he wants. And still growing. Nah, happiness, nah, 0. He needs to get, where could he get another? This city is on avoid growth. Again, such quick. And he's gonna chop out a forest in here. The another luxury is in here, wine, but even if he's get a city, he's actually going for the wine. Well, thirdly, he has no rush right now to get to this city. He has a firm control of the north, so he have time to grow basically the population 6, or maybe even after the circus. Probably get pyramids. He does not check Xaris capital too often to see if he's actually trying to get a wonder, but that would be a tremendously strange idea. 8, well, not 8, 7 hammers lead on Lek already, so he's just rocking demographics and he's got the control of the map. Cyrus is just in a very, very bad shape right now. There's nothing he can do. Lek is free to do whatever he wants. The only thing that Cyrus could do, and I'm wondering why he's not doing that, he could get some sort of a unit, even a child or something like that in the south, as I said, to try to check out if there's something in here, and maybe try to pillage some land. The south of Lek Empire is basically open to any raids that could damage him at least a little bit. Would that matter though? I don't think so. As I said, the economy advantage that Lek gained is just horrendous, and that capital, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He wants 6 pop, and that's all that he wants from this capital. 6 pop, and he's gonna work all the tiles he wants. That 3 salt, 2 horses, and 1 iron. And he doesn't need to work anything more, invest any more happiness. Oh, he actually got to the first. Even a better idea. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 on the hill? No, on the first to get the instant happiness. It's kind of strange, but he will get the horses from this city, so maybe that's a correct decision. Not getting too many cities right now, and he's starting to put up pressure right now. He's gonna start to put pressure with this city. He only needs to get roads finally there, and he can start pressuring, especially that basic Cyrus North, he has no frontal city, and Lek does not need to take those 2 cities. He can freely attack the capital right now. The capital is easy for the taking. There's only 1 forest protecting from the north. So Lek could just go straight for Xaris capital. He do not need to care about any of those cities in here. Alright, this part actually did over right now. Let's go to the next part. Another settler. Okay. Where could he go with that settler though? 27 to 15k. Oh, Cyrus, you're... Oh, I don't have any hopes for Cyrus right now. The advantage from lek is just so huge and he plays it perfectly. He is not trying to attack right now because he knows he has a huge economic advantage right now, so he's just expanding in the meantime. And Cyrus did put up another city, which is a very good decision from him. He needs more cities. But as I said, he's so behind economy right now, I don't think he can recover. Especially that lek controls all of the north of this Uppsala city. And Cyrus cannot go anywhere. Except south. I'm still amazed that he's not trying to do anything there. Try to get at least one unit. One, two, three, 4 workers right now. 4 workers for 4 or 5 cities. He needs at least 2 more workers and he's golden. And there you go, chariots. Pressure time. Punishment time. Cyrus is leading in points though, but that's probably because of the Pantheon, I would assume. Or did he just get what, a religion or something? Nah. Did I miss something? Yeah, that's true, Retakas, that's true. Well, this is the first time to try to commentate on a game that was already played, so hopefully it'll work out well, and for the future we'll actually get everything sorted out properly. But I'm super excited, as you can hear, about watching those games, and especially lek. I gotta admit, lek is doing great job. His opener was very good on this map. It worked out perfectly. That early worker gave him a huge advantage with this capital, a huge advantage. And he didn't go that much behind, especially that he did secure the first settling spot. 5 hammers ahead right now over Xaris. So Cyrus is theoretically in the game, but the army count is not increasing. That tells us that Cyrus is working hard to getting his economy up to speed. Because he lost that worker, he lost units at the start. Oh, there we go. There's pyramids, so... Okay, it seems like lek did see it, or didn't even try to do it. But that's a very risky move from Cyrus right now. That's a very risky move. He did invest hammers into pyramids that he could lose. Well, I guess he did not. Well, he did have a vision of lek's capital, so he saw that lek is not even trying to do that. But in the meantime, lek is just producing economy and getting more settlers. It's already 5 cities versus 5. But lek already has another settler on the way. His happiness is 0. His hammers are increasing and his army count is still first. Oh, Xaris, I'm not sure that pyramids was a good... I don't think that Xaris getting pyramids was a good idea right now. I don't think that's a good idea. Scout. He's still sitting on the scout. Look at that. This is quite... That's a new situation basically on this map. This map is so open. There's so many ways to attack people on a skirmish plains map when you have a huge mountain range in the middle of the map. You basically need to get a frontal cities and then you can defend, or it's hard to attack basically. The game is much slower. But here we've got turn 48 and lek could try to even pressure the capital without any problems. And he's gonna try to scout out right now, last second move. No shift clicks, but last second moves are allowed. So there we go, last second move. Will he get a shot? Yes. Can he pillage? Using a shortcut to pillage. There we go, shortcut to pillage, and he goes away, but the scout is dead. But he did pillage. The soul did not get any new vision though. But at least he's getting a little bit of gold. That's gonna help him out to the last crucial technology that he wants. And that's construction. And I would imagine after construction, it's time for war. That's the only tech lek needs right now. He's got a Pantheon right now. What will he choose as the Pantheon? More scouts? No, spearmen, troop time. It's troop town time, basically. It's troops town time. God King? Come on, Lek, what will you choose? Yeah, he's thinking, what could I possibly choose as a pantheon that's gonna be helpful right now? Actually, God's King, well, +1 hammers. +1 hammers wouldn't be a bad idea from 3 population cities. Actually, happiness on rivers for 1 happiness? Well, 2 happiness if he's going with the settler for the wine. I would imagine he's gonna plant the city on a wine, so that's extra happiness and luxury right away. So he's gonna be sitting on +2 happiness. That gonna allow his cities to grow just a little bit more. Cyrus just entered classical era a little bit earlier than Lek, so Cyrus is already at construction. He's got the composite bowman. Lek's gonna need to fix his gold a little bit, but it's gonna take him at least 7-8 turns. Maybe he should delay the spearmen to just get those composite there. He's only got 4 horses and he needs a lot of shooting units to go past there. Well, maybe not a lot, but at least a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Xaris got pyramids, but Xaris is not on offensive. Xaris is on defense. And pyramids not gonna help him out in defensive war. Those cities are only 1 population, so we've got 10, 13, 15 population overall versus 9, 14, 15 population here, and Lek is still growing, so Lek has population advantage, he's got hammer advantage, he's got military advantage, and still, yeah, the count is 9, 8k advantage in military. So Cyrus knows what's cooking, the hammer is gonna drop on him soon, and he knows that Lex just needs to keep the gold to get construction, but even if he gets a little bit more maintenance, he will still finish construction. Whatever he will do, he will still finish construction most probably, unless he's gonna go over the top. Maybe he could start making a different use in this city instead of popping out a chariot right now, just invest a little bit of hammers in something else so he can and get construction done. But the question is he really in the need for construction? I don't think so. As soon as he improves these horses, he's got still 7 horses to go. Spearmen versus chariots. You gotta remember, chariots are so much cheaper than composites. Oh, there we go. This is what I was talking about. Finally, Xari is doing what he should, but that's a little bit too late. Warrior finally got to south of Lek's capital. He's gonna pillage a little bit, but not too much because there's chariots popping, 2 chariots popping, warrior workers are on the place, so the only thing that Xari is gonna get is a little bit of gold and just a nuisance for Lek, and that's it. Xari should have done that like ages ago. All the south is wide open, and Lek shouldn't attack him yet. There's no reason to do it. Give him experience. He's gonna heal up anyways. What is Xaris waiting for? Did he forget about this warrior or what? He could even move right now here. On this turn, he's got 1 move, or on the horses. That's a little bit ballsy. Xaris, I don't think that was worth it. I don't think that was worth it, Xaris. Did he get the pillage off? Yes, he did. That warrior will actually survive 1 turn. Can Xaris be fast enough to get a worker? That was exactly what Xaris was supposed to do like ages ago. Get some units in the south, try to pillage some land from Lek. But it's a little bit too late right now. Yes, I'm casting the turn and I'm actually losing my voice. I'm losing my voice. Roads to the front. A ballsy move from Xaris. Can he get some fast clicks? Lek seems to be confident that he cannot, that he will take that unit with, well, yeah, a city shot or this city shot. 2 chariots and a spearman will be more than enough to take this city. But the worker, can he retrieve the worker? Xaris will focus on trying to save the warrior and trying to pillage up a little bit more. He could pillage the cotton. Would hurt Lek just a little bit. He will not be able to grow for 1 turn, maybe 2 turns at best, but that's about it. Or will he just destroy the worker? and oh, oh, Lek had just too many units to move in here, and Xaris actually did lose the warrior, but he did destroy the worker. But that's basically of no concern to Lek. Lek does not need this wheat, and actually he is not in the need for an extra worker right now. The land that he's got in here is already improved, and he will just get a little bit more workers to get the roads to the front, and that's it. That's the only thing that Lek needs right now is troops and a little bit of workers. Oh, and of course not mentioning finishing up construction finally. Worker? No, he's not. Well, is he really not caring about any more workers? 1, 2 workers, maybe he's not even thinking about getting roads anymore? Is this just stomp time? Lek has a huge advantage. His economy is set up. Look at this. 12 cave discrepancy and 11 hammers discrepancy in here. Hello, kiddo. Dziękuję. Dziękuję. Proszę. Nie. And my kid is helping me right now. And we've got wine. Loves the King's Day, but who cares about extra growth right now? No, Lek is not in the mood for extra growth. His city's gonna grow to pop 4, and that's about it. That's 2 cities in here. And I don't even think that he's gonna grow this city. Basically a hill there. It's more than he wants. Actually, he could grow to 1 more population in here. So this city's gonna grow to pop 4. And basically his empire is set up to just go to war. And in 3 turns he's gonna get construction. He's gonna improve a little bit more horses maybe. And he's ready to go. He's ready to go. Horses are used basically right now, so he can start pumping composites. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chariots, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 chariots on the way to visit Cyrus. And it's not gonna be a pleasant visit for Cyrus this time. It's not gonna be a pleasant visit. Look at this. Uppsala is just wide open for attack. Cyrus cannot defend it. Not only it is on a hill. The problem with Uppsala is basically Lek can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units to shoot the city. And Cyrus can basically defend with the unit, the unit in the city, and the units in this choke point that can attack. Basically 4 units can attack this tile, and only 1 unit can attack any other tile. And Lek will control all the side of this forest. So if Cyrus will not remove the forest in here, he will not be able to defend this city. He will not be able to defend this city, and this city will have no negative happiness hit on Lek thanks to Old Faithful. So perhaps he's just gonna move forward, get Uppsala, and then just storm the capital later on, breaking the front from Xaris, not even trying to do a flanking attack in here. He could even try to do it now. He's almost set up for that. In 2 turns there's construction. He's got an army advantage. Xaris is trying to poke out from his land to try and see what's going on, and he's getting a flank or not. But he knows what's coming. He knows what's coming, and he's not happy about what he sees. The advantage from Lek is really tremendous. He's got a 1 city advantage right now. Huge hammer advantage. Economy is ready to go. Construction is going to be done, and then it's just going to be army, army, army. And nothing more. There's a chariot there's chariot in the city and archer in the back. And now the attack commences. And here we go. This is about the worst defensive spot Cyrus could get. There's no backing units. There's not even 4 units in here. This city will fall like next turn, and this city, well, maybe not next turn, but because there's no melee unit to actually attack this. But Lek knows it. He knows he has advantage. He's just gonna sacrifice a couple of units, take the city down, and just storm into Cyrus. And I don't think Cyrus can do anything to stop Lek. Lek is just in the beast mode in this game. Beast mode right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the slaughter of Cyrus is beginning. I see no chances. There's not even a road in here. Cyrus cannot even reinforce. Yes, it's gonna be one tile road, but the road, it should have been in here like forever. Forever! Liberty, happiness, Cyrus. Did you pick the golden age to just compensate the hammer discrepancy between you and Lek? But you should have gotten the road, you should have gotten a little bit of happiness. There's no improvements almost in here, except the salt and the horses. So at least that's good. But comparing to the land of that Lek's got and the tiles he's got improved, this is not gonna work well for Cyrus at all. And there we go. A little bit of units died. Even a healing on this unit. Oh, Xaris. Xaris trying to sacrifice an archer to do not get the melee unit in range of the city, but it's not a good idea. He will just back off, and this city is gonna fall very shortly right now. Lek could even step on the horses right now to block any reinforcement. He could sacrifice one chariot. He can do so he can produce one more before he's gonna get construction. So he could easily step on the horses right now in here. There's another chariot. And no, he just decided to get the city. Get off. Yeah, he did get the chariot off the city. But this is over. This is over. Xaris is getting destroyed right now. And probably as soon as this city falls, I would imagine Cyrus is gonna GG. There's nothing he can do to get back in this game. Nothing. This advantage is just huge. The momentum is on Lek's side, and Cyrus has no way to defend. That city position is just horrible for defensive purposes. He needed this city, he was blocked off, and now Cyrus is getting just punished for his mistakes in the early game. Even a scout's gonna get there to have some fun. Maybe he can snatch something. Maybe he's gonna get a piece of Xaris. This scout, hero scout. Scouts are a very, very powerful unit. You would need to see Tony fight. He uses scouts like tremendously. And it works well. We do not see the chat. Lek is not using the chat. Maybe they are talking on Steam. But I would imagine this turn, look at this. 11 hammers and Xaris is gonna lose city. And there we go. As I'm talking about that, Lek is just putting the chat up, so I would imagine, there we go. The city is done. There are some units in the back. So Cyrus did pull all of his troops in here. He could try to retake the city with a scout, but that's probably not the wisest choice. Lek can, yes, there we go. Cyrus tries to retake the city, but he lost the frontal city, and the loss of this frontal city is actually a huge deal for Cyrus, because it's like 1/5 of his empire. It's not a frontal city you can fight for. It's a very important city. It's like a third or second city. It's actually a third city. So one of the first cities is very important for the empire to get. And there's only 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's only 5, 6 units in here, and the scout's gonna die soon. The army on the other side is a little bit larger, and there's still reinforcements getting in there. There's Great General getting in there. There's even a spearman flanking at Birka, getting a piece of Xaris Empire, and I would imagine we're gonna see a GG soon. Maybe Cyrus will try to take this city last second, but I will not help him out at all. He will only destroy a warrior, and if he takes this city, there was actually allow Lek to pillage this horse style, get a heal off of this unit, so even more, it's actually a heal and a pillage. So this chariot can basically sustain all the damage from those units, and then Lek's just gonna take this city back and kill the spearman, and that's done. That's over. Cyrus will not be able to retake the city one more time, and the route to Xaris' capital is going to be wide open. Retakas, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, there we go. Heal. Can he get a heal? Lek, do you know the shortcut for a heal? Don't tell me he knows the shortcut for a heal. No, he's just gonna let this unit die. He shouldn't though. He could try to heal this unit up. But instead, he decides to sacrifice this unit. He knows that Cyrus is fast. There we go. Will he actually get a heal? He's not even trying to do. Yes, he's getting a heal and a pillage. No, there's not going to be a pillage. This is over. The scout is dead, and Xaris has no way to retake the city right now. Yeah, that's done. That's done. There's a general in here. He could maybe plan a general, but that's over. That's it. They can only fight a little bit more until Lex takes the capital. But Xaris is done. This city is for Lek, and Lek will not give this city back to Xaris. And there's just huge amounts of reinforcements getting in here. And there's even a scout that probably could get a kill on a chariot. Can he get a kill on a chariot? No, but he's going to definitely deal some damage. By the way, scouts do a lot of damage to chariots, so it's quite a nice unit as a fodder unit. If you're looking for some fodder units, that's it. That's scouts. And they move like very, very fast. Yes, Waffle Eater, they're gonna be on my YouTube channel. Probably on Saturday. Xaris got 5 units, literally 5 units versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 units from Lek. Double the army Lek has right now. Lek just entered construction, but as I said, he did not need construction at all in this game. Cyrus is backing off to his capital, but that means Lek can do basically what he wants. He can just swarm Cyrus capital. There's going to be a general plant most probably for a defensive purpose, but that's about it. That's about it. There's no more units that... Oh, and Lek's just gonna get in here, is gonna say, you know what, Xaris, I'm gonna take a city after a city after a city from you, because I can. I will not even try to go for your capital first. I'm gonna destroy every single unit you've got, then I'm gonna surround your capital, and I'm gonna take it, because I wanna see the victory screen, and I do wanna try... Oh, this is a mistake? Is he having a move in on the chariot? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that's... Whoa, there we go. Cyrus sees the problem with the general finally, that he could lose that general to a random unit standing in the north that he cannot see, but he's backing it off. Dolphin, yeah, selling scouts. Of course, scouts are good. They can move fast, they have the damage, they're cheap, and they do not fail at their job. 1, 2, 3, 4 units left out, and I would even imagine that he can lose the general. But Xaris is still fighting. Persistent Xaris. Persistent. But there's no hope for him anymore. There's no hope. He's been broken in this game. This beginning basically pays off right now. Oh, the spearman's got disbanded. Look at that. The spearman in the front of Lek's troop just got disbanded. But it really doesn't matter because he's got tons of spearmen that do want to do their job, even if they're not paid. Look at that. Minus 27 gold. But gold does not matter in such a duel right now. Because who cares about science when you have all technologies that you need, which means chariots, spearmen, and composites. And Lek finally got those on turn 60. Composites. And this is gonna fall. As I said, Lek is just gonna take everything from Xaris, and then he's just gonna storm his capital. And there's no way that those two cities can produce any amount of troops that would actually save Xaris' capital. And the capital is basically wide open. You can flank it in here, you can flank it in here, you can flank here. Well, those two tiles actually are protecting from the forest, this one tile. But with this amount of troops, there's no way Cyrus can do anything more. Even a general plant will not help him because Lek's just gonna take Birka and he can counter a general quite easily. And he's definitely getting much more experience that Cyrus is doing. There we go. GG. GG Cyrus. Good. Well played, Lek. Yeah, exactly. GG. So, there we go. Qualifier round just got finished. Cyrus got slaughtered to the ground by Mr. Lek. GG from Lek, very good game. I gotta say one thing, that worker opener was a tremendously good idea. Worker 3-pop settler. Though Cyrus did do the same, he did do the same about the 3-pop settler, but Cyrus went for a monument first. He probably got a scout, and I would imagine maybe a shrine even in the meantime. So that left him out without a worker early game, and the leg worker at turn 8 was just doing his job, improving the soul with that capital. The soul was just tremendously cool. And Cyrus did waste the turn at the start. He moved to the hill, which I don't think was such a good idea. And basically that beginning, then he lost the warrior, he lost 2 scouts from Xaris, and Leg was free to do whatever he wants. Though Xaris did manage to retake Old Faithful in here. On his side, the control, basically the advantage Leg got earlier on with the units. This allowed Xaris from getting this city, and he desperately needed this city. If Xaris could get this city on this hill, he could defend this site a little bit more, because this city is quite hard to attack, and 2 cities would allow to overshoot at this passage. But Leg took this place away from Xaris by 2 turns, basically by 1 turn even. Leg would be slower by 1 turn, Xaris would get this city, and this duel could look a little bit differently. But Leg did tremendously good job stopping the plan from here, replanning his own city, and then using his economic advantage and just kill Cyrus. Alright, so GG Leg, good job to advancing to round 1.